Florescent has decided to retire for the rest of the season from Apex.
Yeah.
Told you they would make changes.
She posted. Well, it wasn't them that made the change, though.
Told you I was right.
She posted, I'm going to be taking off the rest of the 2025 VCT season to rest up and recharge. I may return to competing again in the future. I mean, I fucking hope so. That would be horrendous if she didn't. But that isn't something I'm putting much thought into right now, which, wow, that's brutal as well.
Yeah.
And then she explains 2024 was extremely busy. Relocated to EMEA for bootcamp just days after Game Changers Champs ended, and that grind's been catching up to her. I've also been dealing with some personal and family emergencies throughout Kickoff and Split 1, so that on top of having a very losing record is going to be brutal on the mental. My teammates have been very supportive of me during this time, but I want them to be able to focus on Split 2 without any interruptions. I mean, that's a crazy sentence, though, isn't it? I want my teammates to be able to focus on Split 2 without any interruptions, without their best player. Good fucking luck. Okay. But she says, this was very much my decision and not that of Apex, our coaching staff, etc. Several of the VCT teams even showed interest in buying out my contract for these last couple of weeks. And Apex told me I could explore those options for Split 2, if anything made me happy, and allowed me to continue competing. Fucking based from Apex. That's awesome. I'm sharing this because I'd really like to ask the community and fans to avoid directing negative comments towards Apex. They prioritize my happiness and career in every decision they've made this year. And she ends by saying, the relocation to EMEA was very challenging. I didn't always feel at home while in Germany, but I want to quickly thank Apex management and my teammates who all welcomed and supported me over the last few months. Also, thank you to Riot Ops and the other pros of VCT EMEA who have all been very kind to me and go out of their way to make sure I'm doing well. So that's brutal. I mean, I definitely wish her the best. It's got to be difficult dealing with personal issues at the same time as having a losing record. But I think it would be a massive loss for the scene if she does. If this, let's put it like this way, it'd be a massive loss if this has killed her spark for competing, because it's tough out there. But I think with a bit of more of a long-term vision, if she wanted to, if she has the passion to still compete, I think somebody would have picked her up for next year, even if Apex gets relegated. I think she would have been a shoo-in because she's very good. We still haven't seen her on a team that's actually maximizing her potential. We don't know where the ceiling is, right? Like, because the system is not perfect on the squads that she's been playing with. And she's popular too. So she's got the brand, she's got the talent. If she wanted to return, I think she'd have the opportunity.
It's tough because of that the first part of the paragraph where it's like she's not even thinking about it right now, about returning. It's like you can tell there's just so much more going on that it's like that's not even something that's on her mind.
I mean, she talked about before though, right? Yeah, like this, like bringing this up, like struggling with moving to EMEA, and just kind of just struggling in general, like. You just hope that the time off, as you say, like we get her back next year in stage 1, or like for kickoff next year on a good team, like whether that's back in Americas, if she feels more confident there.
I mean, to point out though too, that was immediately after a match. She's not tweeting that apropos of nothing, and I'm not saying that her real life scenarios are not playing into it too, but she did tweet that just after losing to Giants and going winless in the stage, and I think it's really, really important that players get the help that they need to avoid letting losing records affect them mentally in a way that causes you to devalue your self-worth. Your self-worth is not tied to your job performance. It isn't. But in some sense, it has to be, because you're living in a capitalist society where if you don't have a job, then you can't afford to fucking live and eat. And then in another, she's also working in a realm where it's like a competitive job. It's not just a job where you clock in, clock out. You're actually competing against other people constantly for your right to have the job, I guess.
Yeah.
So also, it's especially difficult.
You kind of put your life on hold. Like you all in everything as well. So it can feel very weighing down when stuff isn't going right. Dude, she'll get a good amount of offers, and then for like next year, and then it's kind of just up to her what she wants to do. So I don't think the offers will be lacking by any means.
Well, she's already had offers for stage 2.
Yeah, but I reckon the offers might not be America's, maybe where she would want to play. I'm not entirely sure, but we'll see. But it's kind of up to her.
moving to a different place and living in a completely different area, I think you see here how